G'day everyone, welcome to Nat's Knackers Yard. I'll be Nat, this will be my Knackers Yard, and it'll be quite late. I made a conscious effort today of not playing with bikes because Sting's pissed me off. I did sort out my painting issue though, so I now have this. G'day everyone, no bikes today because Sting's broken me slightly, but I have sorted my painting problems. I've got an old bike stand with some carpentry skills rivaling Sultan's. I've bodged it on. Looking forward to playing. So I took out my frustrations on a bit of wood, basically. That was going to be me for the day, and I chucked it up on the Motorcycle Rescuer Facebook page, and it drew a nice comment about mental health. And as much as that's an entirely valid concern, don't worry about it. It's just this bike's peed me off, so I just needed a bit of time out, frankly. But I've had that time out. I've had a lovely day. I've sorted out loads of stuff in the garden. I've done normal husband stuff. But I thought, sod it, I've got a little bit of time before dinner and I want to have a quick go at Sting, because he won't defeat me. He might today, but not permanently. I've whipped the tank off. I've blocked off the vacuum. I just want to see if I get anywhere. I'm not expecting this to work at all. But don't know if you don't try, do you? Chuck the choke on full. Let me just confirm to myself, if nothing else, that I still have spark. A few suggestions of an electrical issue. I'm pretty certain it's not that. I seem to retain spark throughout all the concerns. Yeah, I've got a nice healthy spark still. Yeah, I don't think it's that, people. I'm dripping fuel everywhere with my dodgy setup. That's not going anywhere. I'm just going to fry that battery. So I'm going to whip the carb off again, and then just try spraying something that will ignite straight into the engine body. Let's see where that takes us. Ooh, that let me shitting myself then. Yeah, that was a bit of a panic. Apologies, I haven't got my radio mic on. This is literally only going to be, almost live, because I'm not really doing a lot before I film it. Right. So to get this carb off, I'll practice at it now. Need my drill. Yeah, the drill was still in the kitchen from making my paint stand. These two bolts off, onto the airbox. One, two. Right, the 4 bolts off on the airbox. going to see the speed version of this. Not because I'm trying to show off, but weirdly enough, I've done it that many times on Sting that it is almost turning into second nature. Right. Just slacking off the choke cable. That is considerably harder to get back on than it is to get off. Harder, more awkward. Even in this failing light, I can do this. I could probably, I can't do it with my eyes shut, they're not far off. I could whip my specs off, that's much the same. Right. I'll have to change that fuel line soon. It's starting to get a bit frayed at the top from coming on and off all the time. Come on, you fucker. Alright, just get those iron lines off. Where I can. They do take up very limited space, but you've got a block of wood and jam that in the top. Give them a wiggle. Slide them out. Show off that I know which side spanner to use. Frankly, I really should at this point. Whip off the throttle cable. Try and keep the carbs reasonably upright because they are full of fuel, and I'll go and drain those off the side. But the question is, if I just spray something combustible, spray in, do I get any actione? I think anything really combustible that I have, well, the nearest thing is carb cleaner, if I can find any. There we go. Not a lot left in this one. Let's have a go. reckon, people? Getting fuck all out of that. So, even going straight through that way, I get nada, and my battery's now dying. What do you reckon, people? What do you reckon? Because I'm slightly stumped at the moment as to why that is now kicking through. And I mean, just to prove, bearing in mind the battery is low, very low, so you can see it as well. Let me just drop you down to a slightly more, oops, wrong bolt, to a slightly more practical side. Where can you see? Can you see and I can reach? You see that? It's not sparking now because there's no fucking charge left in it. Had a dodgy connection then, right, so Thundercat to the rescue. You can hear him purring away in the background. I can't find a fucking button now, there we go. Nothing wrong with that. Plenty of spark governor. Let's try a little bit more. I don't have any quick start, unfortunately. That would have been perfect. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, so apart from the fact I think this battery is pretty much spooked because it's barely allowing me to test, barely allowing me to get anywhere with it. I reckon it's got 12 volts in it now. Doesn't look like it's outputting that though. Yeah, that's not 12 volt output. I didn't know. I don't know. It's not. I need some quick start to do that properly, rather than car cleaner, I think. But you know, car cleaner should ignite. Surely, shouldn't it? It's flammable enough. Right, I'm going to repeat that experiment in the week with quick start. But yeah, that's where we are, boys and girls. The gift that keeps on giving. Cheers all, catch you later.